Hey everybody, so our heated whelping system, majority of the time they're used in crates or in maybe a do-it-yourself box or an easy whelp or a Dura whelp. But I've got a lot of people who have been using paddling pools, swimming pools. Is that what you call it over here? Swimming pool? Mm-hmm. Swimming pools. And so I thought, well look, let's just add a heated system to a swimming pool, because you could buy this for, I think this was $10 at Walmart, very, very inexpensive. So how do you make this work? Well, you've got to have two things. You've got to have heat underneath the pig rail, and you need a pig rail. So the way that I came up with a pig rail is to use these pool noodles. You can buy those at Wally World. I think they're about $3 or $4 a piece. You need a couple of those. And take a look on the inside here, Tammy. You can see, I'm going to stick this down to the bottom of this, but you can see I've made this hexagon
underneath
shaped.
It,
yeah, it's going to go underneath it. So we'll put that underneath here in a moment, but I want to show you how I put the pool noodles on there, and it is really simple. So what I did is, I've got a little piece here to fix this little piece here that's missing. So somewhere around here, there's a knife. Here it is, a knife. And all you do is just simply poke a hole where this needs to be. So we'll just poke a hole here, poke a hole here. This is just a piece of copper wire with insulator on it. You could use wire ties, it really wouldn't matter. This is pretty easy to do though. So that just goes through there like that. The other one goes through the hole here. I made the hole big enough, which I didn't. We'll just enlarge it a little bit. Okay. And there's that. You can see it's pretty simple. Now, there are some thicker, rounder pool noodles, and I think that might be a bit better because you give puppies a bit more room. But generally what you want is something the size of your fist that can go in there and not get squished. So there you can see I've got something there that can't be squished. So the whole idea behind this, if mum backs up against it, the puppys have an escape route. So that's all that does. Okay, so now we're going to turn this over. So these things are made in a wax mold from the factory. So you want to make sure that you remove that wax, otherwise the 3M tape will not stick very well. So I recommend actually probably some rubbing alcohol, but just for the sake of, this will work too. So
It's got vinegar in it, so it ought to be able to.
Yeah, I think it does okay, right, exactly.
Vinegar Windex.
And then, you know, I'm in the sake of not making you watch paint dry, I'm going to put it on. Actually, I'm not actually going to put the tape on. I'm just going to put a piece of tape on it so you can see how it sticks. So there we go. But you want to make it dry nicely. So the heat tape, it's made out of this 3M tape. Very sticky stuff. So I'm just going to demonstrate how this goes down. So basically, when you buy this, it comes with a sticky backing that you're going to peel off. You'll peel that sticky backing off to expose the underside of the tape, which I'm just going to do with this little piece here that doesn't have a wire in it. There it is. And you can see it sticks down pretty darn well. There it is. So you're basically going to stick that tape all the way down, all the way around. And what you want to do is get the whole thing. Now when you order this from us, you're going to measure the diameter of your pool. And this one here is a shade under 36 inches. It's about 35.5 inches. I think that's probably a pretty standard size. But when you order it, you have to order a custom size, measure that diameter, tell us what that is in inches, and then order a custom 35.5, which should be for this one, 35.5 round, and you're going to get that tape that you see right here. So position this nicely so it's all laid out properly, and then start sticking it down. And you can see it's going to fit in there quite nicely. So that's where that's going to fit. But we're not going to put that down because we don't want to really. By the way, once you stuck it down, it's not coming up. It's a one-time deal. And just to show you how this sticks, it sticks. It sticks really well. It's sticky stuff. All right. So then, tape underneath. You're going to hook that up to our thermostat. And I would do the same thing again. I just make a little hole right here in a wire tie for the thermostat. And also, I would probably, where the cable comes out from the bottom, I'd probably make a couple of holes and put a wire tie around that as well, just to stop that cable here. What I'm getting at here, it's going to be on the underneath. But if you put this on the bottom and you put a couple of holes with a wire tie around it, That would stop that from getting drug out, because that is a weak point, right? I mean, it's really taped up well, but still, that's what I would recommend. But there it is. It's really pretty simple. So now you've got yourself a fairly inexpensive way of, if you want to go with a pool, you've got to go. So what do I like about this? What do I not like about this? Well, what I like about it is it's very inexpensive. I mean, these pools are very inexpensive. And if they mess up a pool, you can just throw the thing away. What I'm not crazy about is it's the same complaint I have about Dura-Whelps too, is that your dogs can get out of it. So, you know, they can decide they want to leave, and if your dogs are happy with being in here and they're not going to leave, that's fine. So I like the crate myself, because you've got the dog physically inside it, and when you leave, you close the doors and the dog's not getting out. But a lot of people are using pools very successfully. You need to put something on the bottom of this. You don't want to have, come on in here close to I'd put down some pee pads, or put a towel down. You don't want the puppies so that, you know, this is too slick. Don't get traction. They want something so you can clean the pee and the poop up. And what you're going to find is the puppies will stay underneath this pig rail where it's nice and warm, and mum will stay in the middle where she's nice and cool, and the puppies will come find mum when they're ready, and mum won't be anxious because she'll be ready with the puppies. So really simple way of not having a heat. I hate heat lamps. I don't like heat pads because it heats mum up. The whole idea behind this is you're putting the heat just in the one place you want the puppies to be, and that is under the pig rail. Okay, thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for watching the video. I really appreciate people who subscribe to me. It helps me, encourage me to do more of these videos. But do remember, disclaimer here, I am not a vet. I'm not a licensed medical professional. I'm purely a person who's been breeding dogs for the last couple of decades. Any information that you got from this video, use at your own risk. There's nothing implied here, and certainly this should not be used as a substitute for advice from your veterinarian or your medical professional. I hope you enjoyed the video. Come back for more of them. Bye.